Hang on. Can you stop for like 2 seconds, please?
But Dad!
Hey guys, welcome to the Scrap Check. This is part 2 of S14
Is it?
shenanigans. Oh yeah.
I have lost count at this point.
Yeah, second.
I'm too ill to
Number
give a
2.
fuck at this point.
Yep. I finished the other one last time.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I need monster.
Yep. Right. So today's task. We are still digging out rust, but we've got new wire wheel. We now have new safety protection. We've got face masks and we've got new goggles and yep. So we're gonna have a go at that.
I can't get in the box. I got in the box.
We've got new cutting discs, so I can start having a little gander in the strut towers. So I want to be cutting this out and seeing how far it's spread and seeing if the strut tower is savable. I think it is, but until I start cutting out, I'm not really gonna know. So we're gonna get on with that. Might set up a time lapse, might not. Depends. Batteries on my camera are pretty low, so I might just leave them on for charge for a bit. So Connor's gonna get on with wire brushing this strut tower up again, but he's got a new wire brush which he's very happy about.
I have new tools.
I'm gonna get inside and start hitting that with a wire brush to try and see where I'm at, but I have created a new hole. So I'm thinking it might be worth just like cutting this whole section out and just making a new plate and then starting from there. But I might have to make a new pinch rod as well.
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
The more I look at this, the likelihood of this going back on the road is slim. It might just end up as a track car. But we'll see what we can do.
I don't think it'd be going to fucking Holland.
You don't think? I don't think it's going to Holland.
No. It'd be nice if it did.
It'd be nice if it did, but I don't think it is.
No.
I think
not this year anyway.
Not this year, or maybe later this year, like September time, if we're lucky. So yeah. Anyway, Connor's gonna get on with this. I'm gonna get on with inside that stuff, and I might pull the fuel lines out in the diff. Depends how I feel. I was gonna pull subframe out, but I figured that's kind of holding everything together. So let's not do that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys up in a bit.
Right, so Alex is about to start doing some sketchy shit.
Yeah. So, we've got a 115mm grinder with a 125mm disc on no guard, and we're going to... I'm a little bit concerned because it's scary, but I'm going to have to cut this patch out so we can have a little gander at what's going on over here. And then, even when I do cut this all out, I'm going to have to cut all the way around here so I can make like a L shape.
Oh, hang on.
We've been going at this now with wire wheels for maybe an hour or two.
And the previous day.
Ceiling, big man?
I don't know. Because I'm tired. I'm tired, Trev.
So now we're going to do the scary part. We're going to start with this strut patch here, because this looks like the scariest one. Yes.
That looks like the scariest one. That one in the fucking there looks the scariest one. Yeah.
The one that I can.
The one you can pretty much fit your whole hand through.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna cut this out.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut this out, or we're gonna cut this bit out first, and have a look at the situation, see how far this way it's gone and how far into this. I've wire brushed the other side. It doesn't look like it's gone any further than this. It sort of comes out to about here underneath, but doesn't look like it's got any worse. So we're gonna cut it out and just see where we go, little by little.
Little by little, but you're gonna get carried the fuck away.
Little by little.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fucking scary was that?
It wasn't my favourite thing I've ever done. Let's just leave it at that. So I'm glad we cut this out. It's well, they plated over the top of it, but they left all the rust behind it, which fucks the plate. But I think, yeah, we're good here. Up to here is sound now.
There's now just a big scary hole.
Now there's a fucking terrifying hole that I need to keep cutting at now. Because I need to cut this off, because my plan is to make a plate that goes around, and I might need to do this, but I think I'm going to make this plate first. Weld the top across, and down here, and down, obviously down here. And
Right, so in...
we're going to rebuild this bit here a little bit, because I think it's just a little bit rusty. About an inch and a half.
So in short terms, although these cars might seem like a really good idea at the time, for being really cheap.
I knew it was going to be a lot.
Nah, fuck off, you told me it was a little bit.
Yeah, but I knew it was going to be a lot.
Well, then why didn't you tell me that?
Because you wouldn't have helped if I told you.
I still would have helped. I'd just lowered my expectations a little bit. You like?
So yeah.
Fuck.
Actually, looks alright down there. To be fair. Okay, so yeah, I might use a bit of. I might rebuild this bit a little bit. But
Which
yeah,
bit?
it looks alright down there. There's the frame rail.
Ah, okay.
I want to say frame rail. It's
Just,
like a little box section that holds this on. I'll be honest, we haven't got a fucking clue what we're doing, but that's fine.
We're just going with it.
Yeah.
We're used to working on German and French shit.
I'm also not used to doing structural welding, but that's fine.
Well, you say that. You own 2 MX-5s, mate.
Right, so I think I'm going to finish cutting this out. And then we'll get the CAD out. And then we've got a convenient metal plate there, which is the right thickness. And I guess we'll get that tacked in.
What's the good news?
So the rust comes out to where my finger is now.
Yeah.
I can't quite get the grinder up there. Annoyingly. Everything is just annoying.
The grinder's a bit big, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need an itsy bitsy one.
Yeah, so you cut up here somehow. No, let's finish the cut up here. Again somehow. And then I can start using CAD and making my plate.
You've got CAD?
Well, I've got some cardboard and some cereal boxes and stuff.
Oh. Are we doing it the low-tech way?
Where's CAD?
True.
Cardboard aided design. Hopefully we're focused on down here. As you can see up there, I've kind of got the cut line kind of perfectly for where I need to be.
Hello.
And then around here, it just looks like normal surface rust up there. So I think I've cut it in the right place. But yeah, we've got to figure out how to finish cutting it now.
So, Alex has just chosen violence.
Yeah, long story short, Alex got angry.
And Alex cut out the part he said he didn't want to cut out. So we could cut another part out.
Yeah. Well, it was the easiest option. And now I just got to... Well, I mean, I'm going to... Basically, this is like 3 layers of steel for some reason. So, I'm going to make it a 3mm bit of steel instead. Because I think that'll be better. But now I need to figure out how I'm getting
the rest of it out. So Alex has just had another shit moment. It's not gonna focus. Fuck you. The grinding disc is pretty much just about exploded on him.
Just about to. That's
yeah, just about to go bang.
I'm nearly there with this.
Just wiggle it. Get some brute force and ignorance in there. You having fun?
No.
shirt head in the way, like.
A few moments later.
You done it? Yeah? Do you feel better now?
No. I'd feel better if it just, finished itself.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Annoyingly not now. Right, next course of action.
There you go.
Next course of action is change the disc, finish cutting these bits out.
You got to show them what bits.
No, it's fine. It's nothing interesting.
Never mind.
Show they think bits out. Trim this little tiny piece off because there's no point in that. And then yeah, get the cardboard out and start having a look.
And start some sketching.
Start some sketching.
Some sketching or some sketchy shit?
Sketchy shit. Well, I hope that's the right size.
We should be able to make that whole piece out of that plate.
That's
You noisy bastard!
worst case, there's some more down there. It looks like it's part of a bonnet.
It probably is, knowing you.
Yeah, probably. Right. First things first, smoke break
And food.
and food.
Where are those pot noodles? Oh, they're on
Day.
the roof. Pot noodles a monster.
Other noodles are available.
What?
Other noodles are available.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I don't know if you can tell, I've been through some shit. But what I have here is a plate that almost fits. So I'm just going to tack it a couple more times, and then I'm going to tap it from the back to bring this end out a bit, and I'm going to have to make another sliver to fit down here. And then I'm probably going to have to do something with this, and then I'm going to have to do something with... Basically, I hate...
It's a start.
But we're getting some... We've got somewhere. Slowly. But we are somewhere. So yeah, I'm going to do a couple more tacks around here just to hold it in place, and then beat the fuck out of it, clean the shit out of it, and then see what happens.
Yeah?
Doesn't look horrible, does it?
Nah, I mean, once it's in and
It
we've...
definitely could be better.
Yeah, once we've tidied it up and that, it'll be alright.
I reckon so.
But you think this is first time doing anything
ever
structural?
doing anything like this. So I probably should have got a professional to do it, but that's fine. As you can see, my plate is immaculate, but what we'll do there is we'll do what every good fabricator does, and see this little issue in the corner? We'll just chuck it with some panel bond there. It'll be fine. Every good fabricator does it. Yeah, I swear. Richard from Lift Shop. That's exactly what he does.
Is that why his car's so smooth?
That's exactly why his car's so smooth. So,
Insert picture of the 13.
oh, the rusty bit.
There's rust on it.
There was.
I mean, there probably was at one point, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna clean this out. I'm gonna try and cut this section out without making too much of a mess. Probably will.
Yeah.
Might wait for a Dremel, but I could weld up here, down here.
That gap.
Weld the top up. Yeah, that's
weldable.
yeah. It could be worse.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna weld any of the bottom yet.
No, because we need to do some more
this
cutting.
bit.
Yeah.
But I can weld up here across the top. So I'm gonna clean that up.
Can we all just take a moment to appreciate the state of Alex's face at the current moment?
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know. Blowing holes in me shit!
Alright, Jack Sparrow.
I'm gonna let that cool down.
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
I don't know if my face is in focus, but we're gonna go with it anyway. One plate is in. It took a lot of fabrication and a lot of
Did he
me not knowing
hours?
what I was
Yeah.
doing. But it's in. I haven't welded the bottom yet because I've got to cut that little bit out, but it's not perfect. I'm not going to lie. It's not perfect, but it's in.
Well, for a first attempt.
That side, yeah, I mean, it's only going to get better. It can't get any worse than that.
Yeah. And we've
So-
got a fair few to do yet, so.
Yeah, so I've welded it from top and underneath. Obviously not the bottom parts, they're just tacked in there because I've got to cut this piece out. Make a little, just a little corner piece, just because where it's twinned it's starting to rust. Get that bit done, and that's that. I can take off the list. Then we're going to do the other side, because then we're gonna have an idea of how to do it. So we're going to do that side. And then after that, I guess we'll have a gander this bit over here, see if we can see what we can do about this side.
Does this side need doing? On the back side of the...
This side, yeah, that side's been plated, so we're just going to leave that side.
Oh, well, yeah.
They've done that bit.
Yeah, they've done that bit.
So we're going to leave that in the hope that it isn't the same as these bits where they've just plated over the top. We'll wire brush underneath and have a gander, but
No.
Connor's voice is completely gone.
Yeah, I'm very, very sick.
And then we get to have a little look at doing these. Oh, that's the camera strap just flapping around over there. This is all rusty. And then this side, I'm not sure, but it doesn't look great here either. And then obviously we've got the fun part to do, which is this one in here. It's going to be the really fun one. I mean, it's a bit similar over there as well. Worst case scenario, it becomes a track car. I'd like it on the road, but worst case scenario, we'll go ham on it and cut the fucking front end off and tube it. And
Yeah, boy.
but before we do that, we'll get some fun out of it.
And hopefully get it to Holland. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm very doubtful about that at the moment.
Think positive, motherfucker.
But we'll get there. So we're gonna go home and get some sleep.
Yeah, considering it's now midnight.
It's now midnight, well, pretty much midnight. So we're gonna go home and get some sleep. I need a shower yesterday.
Same.
So
Are you working in the morning?
yeah,
Fantastic.
I start working like 6 hours. But yeah, so we're gonna go get sleep. You're gonna see us in about 30 seconds, maybe less. And at that point, I'll be making a little plate for this corner here. I've got to make a little plate for that.
Can you not?
I cut it out for clearance. I don't know where it's gone.
It'll be the only plate that's still over there.
We've lost the plate,
Oh, bollocks.
the original plate. Oh wait, is it this one?
Yeah, but that one.
No, that's the one from underneath.
No?
Nope.
Where the fuck?
I've also got to remake
How have we lost it?
this box section here because I cut that out. But that's just going to be like a little flat plate welded in. So yeah, we're going to get that done in about 3 seconds for you, in maybe a day or two here. We'll figure it out.
Well, it's Friday
Yeah.
tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay guys, so it's another day and it's a different camera again. So I forgot all the cameras. So I've got a questionable GoPro that isn't a GoPro, but it is a GoPro, but it isn't. So today's plan is to finish this patch off here. So I just got to cut this bit out and then sort of blend it in to the plate I've already made, and then I can weld out the bottom, and that should be all good. And then we're going to start on that strut tower over there. Then we get to the fun bits, like there's a little bit here that I need to cut out, and these bits down here I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to even attempt to approach them along the frame rails, but figure that bit out as we come to it. So I'm just waiting for Connor at the moment, because I know damn well if I start welding something or cutting something, I'm going to set fire to something, not notice, and we're going to lose the unit. So just waiting for Connor to get here, so I'm just making a start on coming out with a game plan for this, and then we'll think about that after we finish this. But game plan for this, I think I'm just going to take some rough measurements. I'm just going to bend it 90 degrees, see how close that is for the fitment, and yeah, just see how we get on with that. It can only end badly, alright? So yeah, I'm gonna get on with that and I'll catch you guys up in a bit. Right, so got our plate weighed. So it's a little over 90 degrees. Yeah, I can fine tune it in a minute. So my plan is here is sit down here. Cut this this section out here, tack it along here, and then we can fine tune the bend up against this plate, weld it across, weld it underneath so we get penetration in the bottom and along the top here, and then I can go ahead and weld out the rest of this, but we know that this is going to be nice and strong up here. And then, yeah, we can weld out the bottom, which isn't clean, so I'll have to clean that up a bit more. And then we can go from underneath, check everything's all good. And then we can get some primer on it so it doesn't rust over. Hopefully. Because I'd hate to do all this for it to just rust by the time we've gone through and welded the rest of everything. Okay, so, we've made some progress. The fit up is not perfect, but it's pretty darn close. So we've got her tacked in. I've still got to put like a slight bend in around here. This bit's got some structure to it, so it did it, but this bit's not like just gone a bit smooth. I don't see why it would make a difference, but I want to add that in just in case it is a big issue. So yeah, that's got that in, so now I've got to make sure everything's all clean, which most of it is, to be fair. Weld it out and then see how it goes, I guess. I don't want to knock that up from the other side, so I'm going to raise this bit up here because it just sunk down ever so slightly. I had to make a slight relief cut. Not intentional, it was just I couldn't cut it out without getting the disc in that far. So, alright, so, not the prettiest thing, before anyone judges me. We all know I'm not the best welder, but it's in. We've got it all welded out. Some welds are better than others, for obvious reasons that I can't weld very well. I can, but I can't, you know what I mean. So, this one down here I did spots, and then decided that it was easier to do a single run. Obviously I did short runs, so I didn't warp any metal. But yeah, that's this side on the engine bay side done. I do plan on sort of like flatten everything back a bit, try and tidy it up a bit, but it's not really a priority. Now I need to get under here. I need to rebuild this box section up here. So yeah, I've got to figure that bit out now, which is going to be fun. I think, just from having a quick look, I'm just going to straight line it, and then we should be good. I might even have the bit that I cut out of it, but I don't know if it was rusty or not. It was rusty, but I'm glad I found that, because now I have a template. Yes, that is that bit. Oh, so there'll be a little bit of finessing in there, but that's all fine. So what? Anyway, we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna, because Connor's still not here. I'm gonna clean all that up and just throw a coat of primer over the top. I'm gonna weld underneath first, and then I'm gonna throw a coat of primer on because I will burn through it if I don't. And then, just to stop the rust there, it rusting over there, whilst we do everything else. Hopefully I've got some primer, I'm about to find out. I've got VHT silver, that'll do. Yeah! VHT silver. That'll do. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this sorted, and then, oh, I need to make a plate to go here as well. I have I have already thought about this. I have already used the bit that I cut out. So we've got this bit, we should be able to make both plates out of that piece of sheet metal. Let me just grab the other bit. And we'll find out. It should definitely be wide enough. Oh yeah. More than enough. So this edge here needs to be trimmed down a little bit. But there's plenty of room to make that plate out there as well. Yes, I know I haven't been the most concerning about this. Well, I should have really put it down here, but there we go. That'll do. It's just a little bit of scrap metal. So yeah. Not perfect, but we got good welds, and that's all that matters. Just throwing some paint over it. So this front patch is done, which means we can now move on to this one, but I'm not doing that today. I'm going home because I'm tired, I'm hungry. We'll end this video on a good note, I think. We've got this side done, or the front side. We've still got to do the back, but that's another day. So what we'll do is we'll get stuck in on the front because we've figured out how to do that one on this side. So we get this front one done, then we'll do the back on this side so we can learn on this side and then copy what we've learned to the back of that side. Hopefully we'll get it all sorted. I mean, this one's already got a plate over it, but like I said, I'm not too convinced that the metal underneath it is good, so we're just going to wire brush in the arch and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's not perfect, but finally have a rust-free front driver's strut tower. Don't know if it's strong, but that's a minor detail really, let's be honest. But yeah, that's sorted. Hopefully it's not going to surface rust over whilst we're away overnight, because it's very, 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 very wet in the UK at the moment. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. Very nice.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You like what we're doing? Don't forget to drop a like and a comment. Let us know if there's anything you'd do differently, or if you got any advice, because I'm very new to this. But yeah, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe. Carry on. Yep. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the progress. And I mean, you'll see the progression, I'm sure, of my fabrication skills. But yeah, if you like the content, drop a like, drop a comment, and we'll see you guys next time.